The Line Is a Curve is the brand new album by Tempest, and I'm about to take it for a run. Let's get going. And the watch is on, the music's on, and we're off. Go, 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 go. Your garage door slides up. The dry ice machine you bought on eBay was worth the 5-star review. This is potential energy flicking to kinetic energy. This is your heart roaring like a brand new engine. By the time the drums come in, this song has built up so much passion, so much tension, it feels like your head could explode. In fact, the thunderous drums in the distance sound like a million minds waking up in an abandoned Argos. A melody faster than a dragonfly wing zooms around my ears. It's like a detuned Patrick Moore orbiting a sideways flip-flop. There's an incredible line in there about the heart being like a yellowing brick, and this song seems to dive deep. It feels like the life is being sucked out of you by some kind of cosmic hoover. But there's hope there because the light in the buildings are on. The first two songs really had this sense of movement about them, and now on Nothing to Prove, it seems to levitate above a fixed point on the ground. And that is really highlighted by the line about the pendulum being ready to swing back on itself. This feels like the still moment where you look around you before launching into a journey which is important to you. While the song seems to capture a moment frozen in time, these legs are definitely moving forward. Oh, no prizes. It's so beautiful, right? You meet these characters, you meet a him, then you meet a her, and then at pivotal moments in their life, and it comes together on the third verse with a they who's aware that as long as there's still time on the clock, there are choices to make. And there's a rim shot going throughout this song which feels like the ticking of a clock. To me, these people in this song, they feel like they are moments away from being forgotten, but something happens. Those dreams don't turn to ghosts. I feel like they summon up the energy to keep moving forward, to keep changing. And just like that, we've gone from forgotten people to forgotten places, and this synthy bass line is purple and orange like a sunrise. The loading up of that potential energy is back. We've got the courage to move on. Let's keep on going. There's beauty in the desolate, and that line, keep going, it will get better. It makes you feel like you can control time. It's an album full of ghosts, but those ghosts are met head first by hope. It's powerful enough to exfoliate all those spirits and make them warm and smooth enough so they feel like dreams at 7 a.m. The song seems to rain down on you, but you want the opposite to an umbrella. It makes you want to have an open mind. There's real magic in there, and that balance of the lyrics and the music, they wrap around you like some kind of cocoon. You honestly feel like you're going to emerge from this album different to how you were when you started listening to it. Salt Coast also makes you realise how closely connected people and places are. We've gone from the falling of the leaves to the changing of the seasons. We've gone from the all-consuming ticking of a clock to being able to see the future clearly. We are entering the second half of the album where giving up feels good and it frees you from the drag of the magnet. This song has like a stuttering guitar line which seems to highlight the sense that we are unsure whether or not we want to proceed forward on this journey. There's a bit of horns there, like a gentle hand on the back, encouraging you to go for it. Just go for it. There's freedom in loving without needing. I can feel some kind of wholeness approaching. Sometimes this album feels like a game of pass the parcel where you're passing energy around, trying to work out what's the best thing to do with this energy that's landed in my lap. These Are the Days has a much more direct and to the point kind of poetry, and it makes you aware of what it feels like to be like not distracted by things, to be confident in yourself, to not compare yourself to others. I can't help but be aware of all the different versions of myself, and I feel like they are all existing at the same time within me. It's crazy. Honestly, Something is happening to me running this album. That's so interesting. On These Are the Days, there was a line about being aware that something can't break, and now on Smoking we've been told that nothing can heal until it is broken. Smoking has the most incredible poetry in there, and the line, I am the spear, I am the shield, to me that captures this constant shifting of energy in the album. The spear represents movement, the shield represents this desire to stay still. And I think when you think about changing, you do need to move forward and change, but you also need to keep something in place. You need to remember your past, because all your pasts are present inside you and they help you make the correct decisions in the future. That was a lot of talking up a very big hill. When you think about the album as a whole, it started off with a lot of pressure, a lot of pulling in there, and on Smoking, where they say you can't heal until you're broken, you know already this album has the potential to break you. You know that tension and pressure is gonna come back. I mean, there's so much going on in this album, I could talk for days about it, but I think another thing worth remembering is there's a real mixture of complexity and simplicity in everything we do in our lives. That's important to remember. Wait, so Smoking is telling us we need to break to heal, and then now on this song, Kay has just said that you're in pieces. Oh, it's fitting together perfectly. I kind of know what's going to come, and I don't know if I'm ready for it emotionally. Those haunting backing vocals, for me, that is where the healing on this album begins. That with a line about carrying your love like a bowl full of water in the rain. Oh, this is absolutely staggering. Absolutely staggering. Oh my God. On Move, that line about bouncing off the bricks reminds me of the line about the heart being a yellow brick. This is a battle of the heart. It's the rising up of love. Move is really punchy and militant sounding. It's tight and muscular, and after the emotion of the last two songs, it's giving me this nudge to run fast, to run hard, to move. Oh, wow, yes, and that aggression evaporates suddenly under the dance floor lights of More Pressure. More Pressure really reminds me of those runs early on, years ago when I started running again and I stopped drinking. Those early morning runs where for brief moments I felt like I understood my place in the universe, and the line more nature, that is what I felt. I felt closer to nature, and that seemed to heal me. You need to break yourself open, break into tiny pieces, because when you do that, when you become lots of pieces, you make more connections. It sounds wild, but that's what this album is making me feel. It is incredible. It seems to encourage you to let go, to stop fighting. It encourages you to, I don't know, relax, and when you do relax, that's where you find more belief. Oh yeah? Alright, how's it going? The album starts with a song about boredom and you're very much attached to your computer, and it's ending now with you're full of belief, you feel closer to nature. It's in the most surprising way possible. This album has turned spiritual, and it's just such a good feeling to run and listen to this. There's this big lesson in there, and surrender, kind of realizing that you are empty and you need to harness that goodness which is flowing through you, finding the right frequency in your life so you can vibrate with the world around you in a way that is meaningful. It reminds me of all those unexpected feelings of spirituality, of strange belief when I stopped fighting with myself. It's transcendent, it makes you feel whole. It finishes with a quote from the Gospel of Thomas and the repetition of the line that life is beautiful, we are done, it's time to stop running. What an incredible album, what a journey. Just ending with that line that life is beautiful. I don't know. That's something you could listen to forever. That's an album you could live with for the rest of your life. Absolutely astonishing. I'm a running punk, you should be a running punk too. Give that a listen, let me know what you think. Love you, bye.